What's up, guys? It is Jay Beebs here, and welcome to another episode of the Borussia Dortmund 2 Road to Glory. After what was ultimately an uneventful last episode, we have finally made it to the Bundesliga. So that means now we will have a chance to face off against actual Borussia Dortmund, and hopefully we can stay up in our first year. Obviously, anytime you jump up a division, the number one goal is to stay up. So we'll have to see how all that goes, but hopefully it actually goes pretty well for us. So we're starting off with a lot of free agent signings. This team really is lacking depth. Easiest way to get some depth, look at the free agents, sign them for cheap. So first joining the team is Yukio Hernandez, Spanish striker, 73 overall, and 20 years of age. Luigi Silvestri will also be joining the 17-year-old Italian goalkeeper, 72 overall, will most likely is just going to be a backup. Carl Winter is the German center mid, 70 overall, got him on a 5-year deal. Nobuhito Shimizu, the Japanese defensive midfielder, got him on a 5-year deal as well, 18 years old. Fabricio Marquez is also joining, Mexican right winger, 13.5k wage. I think that's a pretty good deal for him. Piero Ricci is also joining the team, 17-year-old Italian, got him for 1.4k, which is by far the lowest out of everyone, so very good deal for us, and actually he might end up playing some games for us. Felipe Moreno is also joining the team, Spanish, 19-year-old right mid, 73 overall. Adriano Reis is also joining the team. I think I might be converting him to center back. I'll have to look at things, but he may end up being a center back for us in the future. Aitor Auriello is also joining, left mid from Spain. Ruben Miranda will also be joining, Argentinian right mid, not a Messi regen, he's just a random Argentinian right mid. Alex Watson has been sold, he will be joining Huddersfield for just under $3 million. I've also brought in Ismael Barrios, Spanish center mid, 73 overall. And Dennis DeHaan will be joining Spanish side Elche CF for 2 years on loan. Fabricio Marquez will be going on a 2-year loan to AS Monaco. And we finally are at some game action. We are traveling to face Union Berlin, another side similar to us who have, they're not exactly the greatest team in the division. I think they've been bouncing up and down between Bundesliga and Bundesliga 2 recently, so probably a good game for us to kind of get our feet underneath ourselves. Here are the lineups and the highlights.
Will set up today.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Hit that with power rather than going for placement. Time for an update from Alex Scott. I understand there's been a goal at the Red Bull Arena.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. It's now 1-0 with 6 minutes played. The game has been...
Oh, big chance! In it goes! Ethan Ampadu. And Arnold has it. Can he finish this? It's in, and looking really... And options in the centre. It's the clearance that was needed. Well, this would help them get back into the game. Threat over for now, it seems. Well, let's join Alex now, because I think there's been a goal at the Borussia Park.
Yep, another goal for Hertha. It's now 2-1 with 64 minutes played.
Will it be? Oh, he's found the...
Like I said, hopefully this will be a good game for us to get our feet underneath ourselves. And it was 3-1 victory. Very good job from the boys. We get to keep moving on, knowing that we are at least good enough to be putting up a fight. Piero Ricci will be joining SC Freiburg, our fellow German side, on a 2-year loan move. Ismael Barrios will be joining Spanish side Deportivo Alves on a 2-year loan deal. Adriano Reis will be joining PSV on a 2-year loan deal. So I'm going to be honest, the reason why I'm doing all these loan deals, I don't know what these guys' potential is. So, I mean, obviously you can see, great potential, exciting prospect, or whatever. I'm just loaning them out to see what they look like when they come back. Obviously, some of them I will keep around, but the guys who I don't, loan them out. Hopefully they get better. If I don't need them in the future, sell them for a good amount of money. So that's just kind of my thought process with all these loan moves. Ruben Miranda will be joining fellow German side Hoffenheim on a 2-year loan deal. Shimizu will be joining Strasbourg over in France on a 2-year loan move. And the youth academy, we're going to go to Africa. We're going to be setting up a scouting network in Ghana for 9 months. Also going to Nigeria for 9 months. And the final country is the Ivory Coast. And like I said, this was going to happen at some point. Obviously, we are up in the Bundesliga, and so is the real Borussia Dortmund. We are facing off in the very first Bundesliga Borussia Dortmund derby. Here are the lineups and the highlights.
Choff, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
And it's a quality pass. Can he put it away? Gabriel Jesus. Depay. An alert piece of defending. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Oh, he's... Well, the attack looks promising. And they could get one back here.
So they did beat us, but they really shouldn't have, though. I mean, expected goals, we had 4.4, they had 1.9. So we definitely should have won. We're not able to win, but that just shows how much more clinical their team is, how much better their team is, and that is something we'll definitely have to improve on. Stefan Bird has been sold. He'll be joining Arminia Bielefeld, a fellow German side, for 2.3 million. Carl Winter will be going on a 2-year loan move to Italian side Bologna. Thomas Miller will be joining PSV on a 2-year loan move. Hopefully, I really want him to succeed at the club, so sending him out on loan, he's not getting any playing time. I really want him to succeed. Peter Powell will be joining American side Austin FC, who I've actually done career mode with, so if you're an Austin FC fan, check that out on my channel. He'll be joining them for 3.4 million. And we did get some bad news heading into the month of December. Romeo Lavia, one of our starting defensive midfielders, did dislocate his shoulder and he's going to be out for 2 months. This is not the greatest of news. Thankfully it is only 2 months. However, I'm going to be honest, we're fighting for every point we can get. Sasso Ekar will be going on a short loan move. He will be joining Turkish side Giresunspor for the rest of the season once the transfer window opens. Alan Mrinsnik will be doing the same, except he will be joining Yeni Malatyaspor. So like I said, we're fighting for every single point. We are only not in a relegation spot, or at least have the potential to be relegated, because of a goal difference of 1. And it's even more concerning that safety, I mean, Berlin win 1 game, they could be in 12th place. So that is very concerning. Obviously, we do have to step it up in the second half of the season. But man, it's really close relegation race. Hopefully, we can pull ahead as the season winds down. But guys, that is going to be it for today's episode of the Borussia Dortmund 2 Road to Glory. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Next episode, if it's not already out, it's coming out later today. So go ahead if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. And it is J Beebs signing off.